this week's vlog. It is Thursday the 24th. How you doing? Yesterday was a really good reading day. I got 50% into the adult, everything. I caught you guys up on last week's vlog. I don't know why I'm gonna do it again. I'm not going to do it again, actually. Like I said in last week's vlog, the reason the lighting is different is because I have a new light fixture, which is great because this light fixture has a fan. My house is completely wired for fans. Like every room is wired to have a fan in it. Has 2 light switches, everything. And there's no ceiling fans. Why are you yelling? So we had one put in my living room a while back, last year, around this time last year actually. And then this one. So anytime my parents go to replace one of their ceiling fans, I get it. I get their old ceiling fan. We put this one in here for now. There's a chance we move it into the guest bedroom in like a year for other reasons, but right now it's in here. Oh, here we are. And this is the reason we didn't initially put the ceiling fan that we ended up putting in the living room in here, because I thought about putting it in here initially, but I was like, oh, I don't want to commit to the lighting. I'd rather have a fan than y'all have good lighting. I'm sorry. I can edit it, and it might not even be that bad once I like actually go in. It's just very yellow to me, and my eyes like need to adjust to it. Anyway, what am I reading today? Today I will be finishing Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. If you don't know, if you didn't watch last week's vlog, I am in the middle of reading a bunch of TikTok romances for a video. And I'm having mixed feelings. I've read some terrible books and I've read some good books. Check and Mate so far is really, really good. I'm enjoying it a lot, immensely, actually. I'm about 80% into it, so I'm going to finish that today. And I might go ahead and finish the Everything Health Guide to ADHD today. I don't know. The plan is 75%, but I might just go ahead and finish it. Who knows? Because it's Thursday and I don't have a lot of time left in Check and Mate, I may go ahead and get 50% into Happy Place by Emily Henry, so then I can finish it tomorrow. And in that case, I can also start Butcher and Blackbird, which are the other things that I will be reading. But that's all for tomorrow, so I'm not even going to put it in my, like, here's what I'm reading plan. Well, I mean, I might start Happy Place today. I don't know. Maybe I'll put Happy Place here with like a question mark. I don't know. I might start it. But I'm ready to be done reading romance. I'm over it already. So here we are. Yeah, I think that's going to be it though. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday the 25th. The lighting's better now that the sun is out, or is coming out anyway. How we doing, gang? Yesterday I got 50% into Happy Place by Emily Henry. Not having fun. Find it very boring, not gonna lie. I'm also 50% into Butcher and Blackbird. Am having fun, but gonna talk about that more in my other vlog, or my other video. My like at night reading is gonna be Hungerstone by Kat Dunn. I remember reading and enjoying another book by Kat Dunn not too long ago, so hopefully this one is just as good. We will see. I don't really have expectations here nor there about it, but that's the plan. Also did finish the ADHD book. Did I talk about that? I finished the ADHD book. It was fine. There wasn't a whole lot that was new information to me, and so I didn't love it, but it's great if this is like your first foray, I don't know, into the ADHD realm. It talks a lot about the different kinds of therapies and pros and cons and how research-backed they are, etc. And I found that really helpful. Even though I knew all of that information, I felt like in different circumstances, if this was still early on, I would find that very helpful. Today, the reading plan is to get 100% into Happy Place. I want to get 75 to 100% into Butcher and Blackbird. We will see, but that's what I want to do. And I would like to get 25% into Hungerstone today, because I am not making any headway into it. I lay down and I go to sleep. Usually I like can get a good chunk of reading done while I'm trying to go to sleep, but lately I just lay down and I go to sleep. So here we are. So I would like to get 25% into that one, because I'd like to finish it by next week. I also have completed all of the book blanket panels except for the last one, because I want to wait to do that until I know more about what I'm going to be reading next week, because I keep adding books, so that's changing some things. I think that is going to be it though. I didn't mark off anything on my like tracking lists. Yesterday was rough. I didn't feel great yesterday. I think that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, good morning. It is Monday the 28th. I am very tired. What's new? Nothing. I'm perpetually tired. We did a lot yesterday, and I think that's why I'm so tired. We went to my best friend's baby shower, so I was able to give her that baby blanket that I've been working on. I don't realize I was still wearing my necklace from yesterday. We also went out to dinner to celebrate my husband getting a new job. Yay, everybody say, congratulations to my husband. His new job will pay quite a bit more than his old job, so that's not quite a bit, but like a decent amount more than his old job, so that'll be great. Reading wise, just got 25% into Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. I'm not enjoying this book. I hate this book, but I will talk about it more in the other video. Friday I did get 25% into Hungerstone, which was my plan, and Hungerstone I am actually enjoying, surprisingly, compared to Lights Out, although Hungerstone isn't obviously a part of that like romance reads that I'm doing, so I'm enjoying it at least. I also am, I don't know what I was gonna say, I can't remember. Anyway, let's talk about what I'm gonna read today. Today I'm gonna get 50% into Hungerstone, and then I would like to get at minimum 50% into Lights Out. Ideally, I would like to finish Lights Out so that I can finish this video, so that I can be done with it, so I can stop reading the terrible romance reads. I'm just over it, and I don't want to read them anymore. However, it is a very long book and audiobook. Like, it's just very long unnecessarily. This is hands down the worst book that I've had to read. I hate this book. It's horrible. But if I get into it, I'll go on a rant that I don't need to go on. Because I know everything that I'm going to get read and done, I'm going to also script my wrap up, and then I'm also going to work on the last panel of the book blanket. I'm also going to start sometime this week the first panel of the next book blanket, or next month's part of the book blanket. So that'll all be well and good. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what else to say. I've been very sick recently because I've had like nose stuff going on. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. I am so happy to announce that I'm done with my little romance reads project. 0 out of 10 stars. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I did it. I'm done. That's great. I love that for me. What happened yesterday? Let me mark off some things on my habit tracker so I can confirm that I did shit. Yesterday I did get 50% into Hungerstone. I am enjoying it. However, girl, your husband's cheating on you. He's cheating on you. You have to know that. You have to know that. I don't know how you wouldn't know that, honestly. Crazy. I do have one more book on my list because I've got 2 more days left of July before we enter August, so I try not to be without something to read. So I will be starting the Lies We Conjure today. The plan is just to get 50% into it. I don't need to finish it today. I can finish it tomorrow. Not a big deal. It's literally the 29th, so finishing it on the 30th wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be a good thing because it would space out my reading. And then on the 31st, I can start some of my reading that I'm going to be doing for next month. So that is the reading plan. I don't know if editing me hates when I just start talking about books I did read and then immediately go into books I'm going to read. And you'd think that we're the same person. And I mean, we are, but I forget until I'm editing. I am going to get 75% into Hungerstone today, if not further. And then I'm also going to get 50% into The Lies We Conjure. That is the plan. I've already determined the plan for next month, like part of it anyway, so that's good, but actually most of it. So that'll be a good way for me to push myself a bit. So I'm probably going to end up starting a book called Sister Snake next week. That'll be next week's vlog. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I also got all the panels done for the book blanket, so I'm going to today hopefully sew them all together and then put them on the bookshelf itself. Bare minimum, I just need to get it sewn together, and then I would like to tomorrow or today, if I can, if my wrist lets me, I would like to get August's first panel started. I've already like planned it out, but that's what I want to do. I also would like to film my wrap up today. I put makeup on. I feel like I should be able to do that, but I do have to edit the rest of the video for that TikTok romance read, so I'm gonna go ahead and go do that before my work day starts. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Let's get you plugged in before this is a whole thing. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 30th. I read everything I wanted to read yesterday. I got 75% into Hungerstone. I'm really curious about where it's gonna go from here. Like what the vibe is gonna be. I'm struggling to get these out of this. Get my vitamins out of the thing. I'm curious about where it's gonna go. Our main character has definitely, I think, been turned into a vampire. I'm still confused about the vampire thing. Like, are they vampires? I'm not sure. I also got 50% into The Lies We Conjure. It's interesting. I don't know what I expected this book to be, but it is not what I expected it to be. It feels much more akin to, like, the Atlas 6 meets, that game where the wizard kids have to fight each other to the death. What is that game called? What is that book called? I don't know. If I think of it, hopefully maybe editing me can put it, but I doubt it. That's the one I think of. I did discover that one of my library cards I could have renewed online, which I did, so that makes my life a little bit easier, because that was one that I was like, oh no, if it doesn't have the things that I'm like, it's the one that has a lot of the randomest books available instead of like having to be on hold. So I was a little bit worried about that, but I'm glad that I was able to renew it, so that's good. Because I don't go to that town very often. Although to be fair, Central Texas has like its own online library set, like the smaller towns. So like where I live currently is a part of the same part of, like it's the same library catalog as where this other library card is from, which I think is why I never added my library card from the town I currently live in to my Libby account. But it's the same. You just tell it what branch you're specifically from, but it still all pulls from the same place. I don't know. But that's good. I did end up crocheting all of the blocks together for my book blanket. Not all. Did I do all of them? I think all but one. No, I did all of them. Cool. So I'm going to do the top and bottom of it, and then I will start August so that it is, you know, we're going on it. For reading today, the plan is to finish Hungerstone and also finish The Lies We Conjure. I have a ton of meetings today, so I don't know if I'm going to swing The Lies We Conjure because she's very long and I am listening to it, and so I might not have very much time to listen to it because I will be in calls. So we will see, but I want to try and finish it today, which means the 31st I will have nothing but time to start some books. So I was going to do the Wildlings on Friday on the 1st because it's one of those ones that I could knock out in like one day, but I'm thinking about switching that and doing Godkiller instead, because then I get 50% into Godkiller and then 100% into it on Friday. I don't know. We will see if that's what I end up doing. But yeah, the reading plan for today is to finish the 2 books I'm currently reading. I think that's it. I don't know what else to say. So I think that's going to be it. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. I just deleted my wrap-up that I filmed and haven't edited yet, so that's cool. It's fine. It's fine. I can refilm it tomorrow. I'm not refilming it today, but I can refilm it tomorrow. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Hi, it's Thursday the 31st and I'm pissed off. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yesterday I finished Hungerstone. I rated it 3 stars, I think? 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but there were some logic things that I was having a hard time understanding and would have preferred more information on. Was she a vampire? I truly don't know. The ending also was kind of abrupt, and I didn't love that, but that's okay. I also finished The Lies We Conjure, and I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. That one I rated 3 stars. It was a little bit long. About 50% in, I started to lose interest, and then I did not regain interest until about 80% in, because at a certain point it was just like, alright, this has gone on too long, in my opinion. And I recognize that that's a little bit nitpicky of me, but, you know, here I am. So, I also, no, I think that's it. I didn't really start on the book blanket for next month. I will probably do that today. I just didn't have my pattern up for me to be able to look at it, because I was playing video games for a little bit yesterday during my lunch, which is when I normally would have worked on this. So what else? Sorry about Cotter's eating in the background. I know that's annoying. Genuinely, I think that's it. This is a very short vlog this week compared to some of my other vlogs. Not a whole lot been going on. I haven't been feeling 100% health-wise, so I expect that to probably continue. I know what's going on, but I'm not ready to share that just yet with you guys. And so I haven't been feeling 100%. I've got some doctor's appointments and stuff coming up though, so once I get some more information and you guys know, I'll share it, but I just want to wait until I have a little bit more information before I start talking about it, but I haven't been feeling great. So that's it. I would tell you what I'm reading today, but that'll be in next week's vlog, so I'll see you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.